At an alarming rate. This guy's been pretty rock solid. Last three starts.
In now, Orelvis Martinez, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Swing and a liner, but gloved by the third baseman for the out, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about.
Ball four, take the base.
Leading off the inning, Muddy Red, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Muddy Red.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball well outside.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Shoots this one over to first.
And
a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Play ball. Yeah. 3. Take out.
Digging in for his second at bat, Luther Trahan.
Number 2, Luther Trahan.
And we got 2 down.
Third baseline. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Ro.
Into the box now, Muddy Red. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of it.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Nothing across here this half. We played 4 full. Reading leads it 2-0. Digging in, Muddy Red. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Muddy Red.
Good one right here.
First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. McCardell leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
What's the play ball? Keep safe.
Ready for another shot now. Jack Conley, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Jack
2 outs, fellas.
Conley.
Here we go, boys. Come on.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ground ball to third. And it's in time at first, and finally, at long last, the side is retired. Big inning for them, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Reading is out in front here. Stepping in, Muddy Red.
Now batting, the third baseman, Muddy Red.
From the belt, the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center.
Let's go. You're scoring.
And this is going to get down. Extra bases, and they're starting to make some inroads here. And a second run is across. And he's in safely to third. As on the play, 3 runs come across to score.
With the bases loaded, the pitcher couldn't afford to get behind in the count, so he grooves it on the first pitch, and he jumps all over it, clearing the bases and scoring 3. That's part of why pitching with the bases loaded is so challenging.
At the plate, Travis Swaggerty.
The center fielder, number 12, Travis Swaggerty.
The 1-0 home.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
4 runs here in this half inning. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. 9th inning coming up. Reading leads it 13-4.
Yeah, this game was decided in the 8th. That was a huge offensive fireworks coming into the 8th inning. And when the other guys put up a big inning like that against you late in the game, it's really tough to make any kind of a comeback.
13-4 the way this one ends. The Fightin' Phils scored a lucky 13 in this one. Angel de los Santos wins his 3rd of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more... Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the 2nd of 3 to start the week between the Reading Fightin' Phils and the Altoona Curve. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Cam View, a Michigan-born lefty, gets the starting job. So here's the cleanup hitter, Muddy Red. He was 1 for 4 with a triple in the ball game last night.
Muddy Red.
Here comes the first pitch. Slow little grounder left side. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Here it comes on 0-2. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Let it fly right here.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying.
Digging in now, Muddy Red.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hey, see it. Rip it. There you go.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
1-0.
That's wide. 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
The pitch. Fouled off into the seats behind first. The 2-1.
Ball 3. I got 3-1.
Lima Driss will be next. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Come on, go, 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 go,
Around
go,
first,
go, go.
he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Striding into the box, Lima Driss looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave.
That's a strike. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Striding in once again, Robbie Glendening.
Now batting, the second baseman, Robbie Glendening.
Here it comes on 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And it's not in time. He's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Out, out, 3, out, 3. He's out, you're out. He's safe.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Muddy Red. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Red.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Hit on the ground to short. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
Let's play ball. Out, 3.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Gomez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Gomez.
0-2 count and the pitch. This one's down to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Play ball. Ball 4. Take the base.
Stepping in, Muddy Red. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Third baseman, Muddy Red.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, let her rip one time.
The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
There you go. Let it fly now. That's ball
Hit the
2.
target, but this is low. 2-1.
The count 2-1.
And this is fouled at the plate. The 2-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Let's play ball.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
Our final line score.
This evening's game comes to an end 5-4, the final tally.
No errors. They left 14 men on base.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Reading Fightin' Phils and the Altoona Curve. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Sam Howard starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you... So striding forward now, Muddy Red. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Muddy Red.
Come on, big dog, stay hot. Let's go.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hey.
Stay hot, baby. Here we go.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Red comes in at 6'3" tall and bats from both sides of the plate. Is the leading vote getter at third base in all-star balloting coming into today, so it looks very likely at least that he'll be on the squad, if not starting.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw.
Well, a part of me wants to applaud him for staying with it and making the throw, but after he bobbled it, he should have just eaten the ball and lived to fight another day. As it is, he gets tagged with an error, and a man is on base.
Now in the box, Travis Swaggerty, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Fielder, Travis Swaggerty.
Runners off for second. Tapped up the first baseline. But it gets foul. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. A runner at first with no outs here. He's running again. Hit weakly back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Bly Madris, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
At the plate, Jason DeLay. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far.
Hey, we're pacing up there.
Now both runners on the move. Bounce to first.
You're up, you're up.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Sam Howard. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position.
All right, come on now, one time. Get a piece.
Here's the payoff pitch. This is on the ground over to first. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So it's no runs, no hits, 1 error, and 2 men left stranded. We've played 2 full. Altoona's out in front, 1-0.
Let's play ball. Ball 4. Take your base.
At the plate, Muddy Red.
Leading off for the Curve, the third baseman, Muddy Red.
Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball heading for the alley.
Go hard, go hard, go
And
hard,
that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
That's it right there.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time, and it allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Standing in, Travis Swaggerty. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Swaggerty.
There we go.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes,
Come on,
here's
come on,
the
get down,
pitch.
get down.
Strike taken. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. So kind of a questionable time to be trying to take third, as that very easily could have been a strike him out, throw him out double play, but he is in there with 1 away.
The right fielder, number 7.
Stepping up to the plate, Ly Madris. He drew a walk his first time up. Too high, and that cost him ball 4. Coming to the plate now, Jason DeLay. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Lying toward the gap in left center. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
That's it. Good job.
So now time will be called, as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here, as he'll hope to settle his guy down.
Play ball. Out. That's ball 4. Ball 4. Take the base.
Striding in, Jose Antequera. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Runners are at first and second with 1 away.
Hey, we got 1 here. We got 1.
It's a third. 5. Elmore
Out.
on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this.
Play ball.
Digging in and looking for more, Muddy Red. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Here comes the 1-0. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. The 2-0.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the net?
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for Reading, number 13, Logan Forsythe.
Nobody here, nobody.
Ground ball left side. He's got it. To second for 1.
That's an out.
And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base.
So coming to the plate, Muddy Red. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
First pitch on its way.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here you go.
The 1-0.
Hey. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Get your pitch, drive it.
Hey, your pitch, get some wood on it.
He's
3
fallen
balls,
behind
1
now,
strike.
3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Moniak.
1 down.
Play ball. He's out. Full 4. Take your base. Out. 3.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Curd jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Sam Howard notches his 3rd win of the year. Joe Jakes earns the save out of the bullpen, his 15th of the campaign. So that'll just about do it for Mark.
A first conversation with a new representative can be exhilarating to a young player. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client, confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips. But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actualities.
All right, tonight's Double-A Eastern League action is drawing nearer as we welcome you back to Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. JT Brubaker will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Let's play ball. You're out. 3. He's safe.
Digging in, Muddy Red. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Muddy Red.
Hey, let her rip. One
Here's the
time.
first pitch to him. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. That's wide, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And there's the first strike, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
To first, reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Play ball. Out. He's safe.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Muddy Red. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Red.
Drive it. Let's go right here.
First delivery to him on the way. Popped up. Capra is there for it. And that ends the inning. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. So digging in now, number 88. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6.
Sit down now. Sit down.
On the third baseline, fielded. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 9, 1, and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Fisher Cats lead it 1-0.
Play ball. He's out. Out. He's safe. 3 out. Full 4. Take your base.
Ready now, Muddy Red. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Muddy Red.
Let's go now. 1 time.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball that's outside.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive, and I'll pick one out.
Ball. Down.
McCardell on at first. Nobody out.
Let it fly. Let's go. Trust your stuff right here. Let it fly.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Two balls and 2 strikes now.
Do it. No one better. Come on. Hey, 1 time. Right now. Here we go.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Grounded back up the middle, and there's his first base hit in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
The left fielder, number 34.
Digging in to try it again, Carlos Rincon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he misses ball 4, so now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
The right fielder, number
So
7.
striding in, Lima drifts as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Second baseman, Robbie Quintana.
Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. But the tying run comes across here, so it looks like this could be a wire.
Let's play ball.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Digging in the switch hitter, Muddy Red. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Oh, me dog right here.
First offering on its way. High and deep to straightaway right. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
And they complete the comeback with a flourish, going deep with a grand slam to take the lead. You don't get style points in this game, but I'd give them some if I could hand some out.
Play ball.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Curve posted 4 runs in the 8th on the way to victory. Montana DeRapo earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter. Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the AA Eastern League. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the New Hampshire Fisher Cats and the Altoona Curve. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Cody Bolton gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series.
Play ball. That's ball 4.
Settling in now, Muddy Red. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now here's the pitch. Swing and oh my. Hit him with the high. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Play ball. That hit him. He's got first.
Into the box, Muddy Red. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And it's fouled away.
Hey, come on, let
the 1-1,
buddy.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Look out, that one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Popped him up. Capra over to his right. He's got it one away.
Let's play ball. Out. First base. 3. He's safe. Ball 4. Take your base. Out. Ball 4. Take your base. Out.
Standing in, Muddy Red. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Muddy Red.
Hey, let's go now. You got this.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Running hard. He's digging for second. Around second now and headed for third.
Right here, on the back, on the back.
And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
Yeah, and most guys that hit for the cycle can get a single or a double but struggle with the rest. Not this guy. He's already got the homer and the triple, so the hardest parts are out of the way. We'll see what the rest of the game holds in store.
Now batting, Willie Abreu.
Now batting, left fielder, Willie.
It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
That's popped up.
Let's go. Get down the line. Get down the line. That
Into
might
shallow left. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Ready once again, Travis Swaggerty.
The center fielder.
2 outs here with a runner at third.
Travis Swaggerty.
And he popped him up. Capra is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. The Fisher Cats are out in front, 5-1. Now to the plate, Muddy Red. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game.
Muddy Red.
All right, one time, right here. Big hit right here. Here we go.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
Hey, he hangs it, you bang it, kid. Here you go. Nope.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Has a look, now the pitch. 1 run on 3 hits, and 3 errors for these guys so far this afternoon. Popped him up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut in. Now at the plate, Cullen Large. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Large.
Carefully on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back.
Coming to the plate now, Josh Palacios. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. 0-2, here it comes. Hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. So they load the bases on just 1 hit, but 3 men are left stranded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th. Now at the plate, Muddy Red, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First delivery to him on the way. 2 out here and a runner at second.
Hey, your turn right here, kid. Drive them in. Your turn.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Nope, outside.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Here you go. Leave you right here.
Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. Zarate ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he is out at the plate. Trying to get a little too greedy when he didn't need to be, and this ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
5-1 the final total in today's game. The New Hampshire Fisher Cats jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Thomas Hatch notches his third.
A player is encouraged to continue to refine a skill essential to his game.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Altoona Curve and the Hartford Yard Goats. It's baseball, it's the show, and it. Ryan Rollison, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Muddy Red. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Drives it the other way to deep right. A ball that's carrying. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Digging in, Willie Abreu, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Red stands at second with no outs. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Right fielder coming on. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down.
There are two parts to every great catch. One, getting the right route to make the play, and two, hanging on. That was a terrific diving catch by the outfielder.
That is good.
Now at the plate, Travis Swaggerty. No score here as we play inning number 2. A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll dive back in.
All right, come on now. What's time? Let's fly.
Lifted in the air out to right. Cordero is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Stepping into the box, Lai Madris, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. Stepping up now, Jason DeLay, and their runners at the corners now.
The catcher, Jason DeLay.
Here's a pop-up now. Merritt is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. No runs, a hit, 2 left. On now to the bottom of the 2nd, and we are tied 0-0. Ready for another chance. Muddy Red as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Here we go. Hey, let it rip one time.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center.
Go hard, go hard.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Yard Goats are out on top, 1-0. So stepping in, Muddy Red. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Muddy Red.
First offering on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Hey, I need you right here. One time.
And the ball is dropped. Throw just does beat him to the bag, and that was pretty close. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Willie Abreu. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Abreu.
The 0-2 home. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Stepping into the box, Muddy Red. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, let it rip one time. Need you right here.
0-1, here's the pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike two, says the third base umpire.
Get your pitch right here.
Ready on 1 and 2. Misses.
Outside,
ball
that's a ball.
2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball well outside.
Come on, baby. See it up, drive it.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
He's out. 3.
Now at the plate, Muddy Red, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth.
Let's go right here, man. Let's do it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning.
Man, no one better. Clutch up.
And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
No one better, no one better. Clutch up right here.
Ain't no one better right here.
Hey, right guy, right spot.
Ready on
No one better
0-2.
up there.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1 and 2.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
Still 1 and 2 as he fouls it away.
Hey, no one better, huh? Right guy, right place. Need you here.
Here's the 1 and 2. Taken high and deep to right. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the ninth. Santa Maria. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one, and it's now a one-run ball game.
And they complete the comeback with a flourish, going deep with a grand slam to take the lead. You don't get style points in this game, but I'd give them some if I could hand some out.
Let's play ball. You're out.